I don't know why I got this fucking headset on anyway. Sometimes I'm a dummy here. It's because I was jamming. Best music app out there, Uzeek. It's badass music app. That's my music app. But I ain't gonna tell you how to download it. Now, this is just a small demonstration of some of the things I can do. Okay. I have this new ability since I went to Harris County. And in Harris County, I learned to hone in my powers mentally. I learned how to control it. I also learned how to did various experiments, mental experiments on the inmates. Sorry guys, y'all didn't know, it didn't hurt y'all. Y'all are not under any mind control or anything. But I can enter multiple subjects' dreams. It's no lie. Make them dream what I want them to dream. Not let them wake up until I tell them to wake up. And yeah, I can control everything in their dream. It's badass. So yeah, and I don't have to be in the same room with you. I don't even have to be in the same. Somehow I get linked to people. I don't know how the link happens sometimes. I call it linking up, like a Bluetooth and a device. I don't know how it does it. See, right now it's just broadcasting. Some people can hear me broadcasting around the world, but when you're linked up to me, it's different altogether. Hey, fuck you, huh? The horn blows. What about the driver? Okay, now I'm going to demonstrate. I'll get back to everything, but I want to demonstrate before the sun goes down. My solar heat vision. So what I do, I absorb the sun's rays through my eyes. This is no parlor trick. And then I could heat shit up, burn shit. So I'll do it again. It's badass. Truly badass. So I can do different types of rays depending on what the sun is emanating. Can you imagine when I get to Egypt? For the good people of Egypt, this is for y'all. It should be almost dawn over there. Now watch this. This is a good one. I'm looking to the camera. Badass, right? Okay. Super Saiyan. Are they seeing that in Egypt? Anyway, so I can absorb the sun rays into our eyes, shoot it back out. So yeah, there's this dude trying to shoot me. I seen him about to pull up the gun. Well, if you're gonna shoot, motherfucker, shit. So I said, okay, since you wanna play dirty, can't be like a man. And he's like, man, y'all tell me to do this kind of shit. I'm like, you're living in my head. And so I looked up and said, started to burn. Yeah. So imagine when I actually start to hone it in a little better and learn how to really do it. Yeah, what now, bitch? So the one that's most dangerous is the ultraviolet. That one right there. That's the one that I like. The radiation, well, that's dangerous too, but the ultraviolet, yeah. And yeah, I can look at the sun, see it up, and I can also do good with it, like do force fields. Example: Christmas Day, I believe it was, or maybe Christmas Eve Day. There was a Navy jet flying way up there. I was laying down over there in the front, well, laying down on the swing in the front. And every time I see one of our boys and girls, or one of our mothers and fathers, one of our sons and daughters, one of my brothers and sisters in arms in the sky, I give a shout out to them and they hear me. So I'm like looking up like, oh shit, yeah, hell yeah, go Navy. No, aim high Air Force, my bad. Like, hey, my Air Force, baby, yeah, love you. Iceberginc. She's like, oh, Iceberginc, huh? And she caught me on her radar. Oh, so there you are, you motherfucker. So, yeah, so, okay. Fighter pilots are ice cold veins, huh? And she dropped. And then she cut her fucking thrusters. I'll show you ice cold. This badass little glide trick. That's ice cold, motherfucker. So think about it next time you talk. That's what she was thinking, saying, you know. And then she's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, what the fuck? I was like, wait a minute, she's going a little too long without turning her thrusters back on. Then I saw it kind of slided where it shouldn't have been. So I said, phew. Shot some force field around her, energy force field. It kept her going until she turned on until she got the thrusters back on. And it went a long way until she got the thrusters back on, trust me. She was off course. She was supposed to be back at base that day. She didn't return to base till the following day. She made it to the San Antonio base, but she was way off course. She was supposed to be in Doblins. It's just by chance that happened. See, what happened was, there was a post on one of the military Instagram pages, and the question was, something about what's the difference between fighter pilots and pilots? Well, I said, it said between Navy pilots and Navy fighter pilots and Air Force fighter pilots. Well, I mean, we are one. There is no difference between Navy and Air Force. You know, we are brothers and sisters. So I didn't put, hey, this, you know, Navy is this, Air Force is this. I put the difference between fighter pilots and pilots. Fighter pilots have ice cold. Fighter pilots are ice cold. So, in saying so, that's why she's like, I'll show you ice cold, motherfucker. This ice cold. But, yeah. But no need to thank me. My pleasure. It was awesome, though. That was just a very intense day that day. Hey, let me hold it up. Okay, so, yeah. Solar energy power. I absorb it through my eyes and I emanate it out. It's badass. So yeah, it can be used positively or it can be used as a defense mechanism, not negative. You know, only defensively. You know, I don't go around intentionally hurting people. I wish I could. You know, I mean that would be the best thing for me to do, but that's not what I'm here for. Okay, God does not allow me to kill people. Which I wish he would, because Jesus Christ, there's some motherfuckers that really need to be dead. I can once again I can touch a still shot photo of a person, like Facebook. It's real, ladies. Yeah, it's real. So don't let it, yeah, you keep checking. Hey, those people that tell you it ain't real, just tell them, yeah, I know it ain't real. Thank you, bye. Can you leave now? It's 8 o'clock. I try to get each one of you. I really do. I really do try to talk, to communicate to each and single one of y'all, but sometimes it's really hard. You know, sometimes it's hard to determine who's negative and who is not. You know, because there are a lot of fucking fake profiles on there, but the thing about it is, what they don't understand is the fake profiles still have a real picture. So the picture I touch, that picture of that person is the person who is experiencing the joy and wonder that is Dwayne Antonio Riojas, Iceberginc. So yeah, and then their dudes, their baby daddies are all pissed off because, you know, they made a fake profile with his baby mama's picture on it. Well, you shouldn't have fucking did that, dog. It ain't my fucking fault. Don't be hating on me. Shit. And this is I don't really know his name, but Yeah, hey, come here. Woo. Taco stealer. He took my taco and I wasn't looking. that was funny. Come here, boy. So for everybody out there that's listening, live streaming, I'm on YouTube. Live. YouTube has live. My YouTube page is Dwayne Antonio Riojas. DWAYNE Antonio. ANTONIO, I think. I don't know, something like that. Antonio, whatever, however you spell Antonio. I don't really go by Antonio. It's Dwayne. Dwayne Rock Johnson trying to be me and shit. Just kidding, Rock. Just kidding. Don't beat me up. Don't fucking Brahma boom my ass. Hey, that would be cool. Hey, yeah, you can Brahma boom me. That'd be bad. I'd be like, I got Brahma boomed by the Rock. You ain't worthy of getting Brahma boomed by the Rock, boy. Damn, Rock, come on. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't know. So we're just chilling, and yeah, here in the beautiful land of the Molinas, Don and Donna Molina. Oh, and I got skills for real, like combat type skills. Yeah, I have specialized combat maneuvers that are very specialized. Some of them have been taught to me by I don't know who, and some of them they're still teaching me. His name is Master. I do not know his name because I am not worthy, and I do not know his face because I am not worthy. But I can tell you this much: he is first Red Dragon leader of Shogun Samurai. And unfortunately, by his choice, he did not get into Legion. He felt that he wasn't noble and honorable because he failed his brother, the Emperor, during the takeover all them years ago. And he died, although he died bravely, he feels he let the Emperor down. That was his brother. So he chose not to. He chose to walk aimlessly through all centuries. And yeah, he's a very, very noble man. Very, very brave. I respect him. I respect his honor, his spirit, and his bloodline. Konnichiwa. So yeah, and he gets help from some. I don't know them either because I don't really see their faces, but they're around me all the time. Shaolin monk. And by what they teach me peace. They teach me confidence. They teach me wind. They teach me earth, fire, and water. They teach me happiness. And they teach me patience, most of all. Yeah, astral planing is real, and they do it. They can do it. But none of them can achieve, not even the highest priest in Shaolin can achieve what I achieve when I astral plane. I astral plane multiple times, all at once, multiple locations, and still be awake, not have to go into transcendental meditation. So if people have seen me here and there in different countries, that's because I was there in different countries, here and there. And I was there physically. And my body was here physically. And yeah, I've got killed a couple of times, but when the sun hits the sky, in the morning. So do I. Because it's my birthright. I was chosen through bloodline. You can't deny the bloodline. So stop, big hair guy. Because you don't know anything about Egypt at all. Anything. None of y'all Egyptologists or ancient theorists know anything about any fucking thing in history. For instance, Anunnaki. No, they weren't angels, babies. I think I said that already. But still. Okay, how is he bloodline? Okay, I'll tell you how I'm bloodline. Even though I've said it over and over and over and over and over again, I'm going to say it, and I'm going to say it in front of the camera now. Pharaoh Tutankhamun had two twins, boy and girl. Aksanamul and boy. Along with a few priests, along with a few scholars, few architects, fled with Aksanamul and son of Tutankhamun Pharaoh. They fled to fucking Spain. They stayed in Spain for a while until the enemy found out where they were. So at the age of about maybe 14 or 15, they sailed across the Atlantic Ocean, which was not impossible by far. See, that's what people don't understand. Christopher Columbus was not the first to sail around the fucking world. There were lots of people before him sailing around the world. Accidentally, but yeah, they sailed around the world. So they took all they could of Egyptian, of everything Egypt, and they landed in a modern day Brazil. In Brazil, they went to El Salvador, home of the Jaguar warriors, the very first Azteca Egyptians, led by the one and only Pharaoh Tutankhamun's son. He was the first, and that's where the bloodline continues. So all the questions and shit, there's your answer. There's your fucking answer right there. Okay, that's why everything is basically everything of the Aztec is Egyptian, because it is fucking Egyptian, you dumbass. It wasn't no aliens that went from, hey, you know what? I think I'm done with Egypt. Let's go over here to this side. No, it was the Egyptians. It was Tutankhamun's bloodline, Pharaoh Tutankhamun's bloodline. The product that came down from Moses that went over to South America. Aztec warriors. So I am Azteca, Hispanic, American, for one. First of all, I'm American. 5th generation Texan. Yeah. My family was in Texas. My maternal mother's side, and my maternal father's side in Texas, since Texas belonged to Mexico. And when Mexico had the revolution and annexed out, Texas had the revolution of Mexico and annexed out of Texas, my family was already here. I'm sad to say that I don't have any relatives in Mexico, so, I can't go back and forth. But I guarantee you one thing. I know more about Egypt than any one of y'all, including you, big-haired guy. So I suggest that you vacate the palace that you're living in. All the artifacts that were in Pharaoh Tutankhamun's tomb be returned to Egypt and placed back in his tomb, because the tombs and the pyramids will no longer be a place where you can go inside and visit, because it never was a place that you can go inside and visit. You can stand on the outside if you like and visit, but no more going in. I will be going to Egypt, and I will reclaim the throne, and there will not be any contestant. But first and foremost, I must say that I am a devout Catholic, and to proceed any further in the advancement in our evolution, I must consort with El Vaticania. I must get the blessing, and I have to get my last sacrament, my confirmation, because I am devout Catholic. And Catholic was the first religion, and it was brought up by and studied by and spread by the Egyptians. So, with that being said, Monsignor Pope, in the name of the Patre, Filii, and Spiritus Sancti, Amen. Because I cannot proceed without the blessing or the confirmation of the Pope and El Vaticania. And they got my money too. So, I gotta holler at them. And CERN, Senora Giovanni, that email was real. As Linda Robinson with Rancorp, that email was real. We must think about our future, the future of mankind and womankind. And it's time for us to move forward and become what we were meant to become. Kings and queens. Well, me, Pharaoh, but you know, everybody else. So everyone, I bid you adieu, farewell, au revoir, mon ami, all that konnichiwa, everything. So, Anton Shea. To all my 504 peeps out there, yay! Love you boys and girls. Holla at your ass. This is Dwayne Antonio Riojas, Iceberginc, call sign ICE, sequence number 1. Point, lead, rear, code name, Sand Dragon. Double-tongued, double-tailed dragon of the sand. Double katana.